government isn't gonna let us drive cars no more, bro. Like, isn't that shit crazy? I don't know, bros. I had a big idea. I was like, Tesla's a big thing right now with their self-driving cars. What if one day Tesla becomes so good with their self-driving capabilities that, bro, how is it even driving by itself? We're just not gonna need someone in the driver's seat no more. Doesn't that just make sense? Ever since all the Tesla talk and shit like that, self-driving has been kind of common now. I've heard like Uber is using like self-driving Teslas to drive people from here and there across like LA, Miami, like all those famous cities around the United States. And I was like, no way, bro. Like, what if one day they completely ban driving a motorized vehicle and we're all inside this electrical car taking us from point A to point B to point C to point... Like, you get the gist, right? Something seems weird about that. But before I tell you guys what I think seems weird about that, let me show you guys what the Tesla is capable of. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Alright, let's get to the video. Okay, let's see.
Truly autonomous driving is one of the hardest technological problems to solve.
That's what I'm telling you guys!
For so many reasons. There's millions and millions of variables, no two roads are exactly alike, and the number of possible scenarios to navigate is almost infinite, and if you mess up, it could be seriously dangerous. Or
if it messes up, it's you and the car and everybody in that hole. They're gone! They're gone! It, like, how does it know every little speck? Look, when I was in a Tesla, right, I was seeing the guys like GPS and it was showing people from like far away. I was like, how is the Tesla detecting someone behind 3 cars? Like, how does that even work? Like, that shit just blows my mind.
Cost someone their life. So the stakes are high. The difficulty is high. And yet, there are some companies that are trying to solve it. Now, up until this point, I've never ridden in a Waymo or a Tesla Robotaxi, just read about them. They're not available on the East Coast here, so I've mostly just seen a bunch of videos on social media and a bunch of headlines. Waymo has been operating since 2015, and they're doing driverless, autonomous taxi rides in other cities now. Austin, San Francisco, Silicon Valley, Phoenix, and LA. And then Tesla, despite recently announcing this whole cybercab, they've actually started doing a super limited service of their own driverless taxis in regular Tesla Model Ys, starting in Austin, Texas. The thing
look. Let me know, do you trust Tesla's self-driving capabilities to drive you guys around the city? Cause that's scary, cause what if it's just like one little wire just malfunctions and now your ass is scrambling all over the damn road like trying to get to the destination, but you're not gonna get to your destination because it's messed up. Something happened and boom, you're in the side of the wall. But what seems scary to me, because like if the government one day just decides to like stop having us drive and have Tesla own the roads, what if they one day decide to like drive us somewhere they want to? Like, okay, there's a lot of people in their cars, like let's take them here, boom. Like, I don't know, it's scary. Sometimes you get these like intrusive thoughts. They're probably not true, but like, you know, that's always been a thought, you know, but damn. But you guys see there, like, the automotive industry is evolving in such a rapid rate that we're not gonna need drivers no more. Taxis gonna go out of business. Like, driver's license isn't gonna be a thing no more in the future for sure. But I'm sure there's gonna be a bunch of riots because a lot of people love driving gas combustion engines for the fun of it. You know, I drive a Mustang Mach-1 2023 non-performance package. I know, bros, but people like that. But look, also another concern is, right, what if we get hit with the EMP and like all the Tesla turns off? The cool thing about gas-powered motors in general, like, they won't turn off on you because they're gas combust. They use gas to push pistons, spark plugs, and all that shit to move you from point A to point B. And with electrical vehicles, that EMP will burn everything that uses electricity. That's another thing like to worry about, you know, whenever you're driving a Tesla. Like, you're gonna get affected by an EMP. But what do you guys think about this? Like, are you guys driving a Tesla? Do you guys have a Tesla? Do your parents have a Tesla? Let me know in the comment section below. But thank you guys so much for all the support. Let me know what other products to review. I do plan on doing another review. I'm gonna keep that a secret and just upload it for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. But thank you guys all for the support. I love you guys. You guys take care.